What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at Big Bang with Still Life, their comeback. A lot of you guys have asked me to have a look at it, to see what I think about it, to see how is their comeback, is it strong, is it not strong. Before I even start with it, this topic was also talked on our Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, come join it. The community is actually growing there, and it's really fun to see what you guys are talking about, to see what we can learn about different comebacks, different types of MVs, what do people like, what do people dislike. It's an open community. Link is down below. I would say let's have a look at the video already and see what I actually think about it. And also, guys, if you think that I'm going to edit this video today, no. Today is going to be a chill day where we're just going to have the real me making a video. Let's have a look. Very nice. I really like this, actually. They're using basically a cave as a canvas here. A very artsy filter. There's a lot of flares going on. A lot of grain as well, as if we're looking at a video from the 80s. The problem is with this grain, by the way, is that if your camera is really, really good, even adding a filter doesn't do a lot. You need to use a camera from the same era if you want to capture that effect. You know, those cameras have a very unique way of filming, and it's something that I wish that more companies actually did. Instead of using always their high-end cameras, why not just take a step back? Every camera has a unique feel, and that's very important to know. But then again, you need a specialist to really know what camera you need for a certain effect. And maybe they just don't have the time, you know, for it. And adding a filter is much easier. I really like the ship, though, with the flowers on it. What is that, a goat? Is that a dog? What is that? Before we even get to the second part, the second segment, I do like at least that there is wind included, you know, to give the feel as if the boat is actually moving, as if you're on the beach and there are these very nice beachy winds there. The flares are very strong in this video. The song is so different though, you know, from Bang Bang Bang. That really just came out of nowhere. 4 seasons with no reason. That got me by surprise. I really like the color schemes as well, though. They are very, you know, when I look at it, I think of like I'm watching a movie from the 80s, from the 90s, you know, these little bit of a washed out colors, even though, like I say, because the cameras are so good, you really don't get them as washed out as you could have them. But here, as you can see, they at least have nice color palettes. It's nice, it's easy to see where the people are, where the skin tones are really nice. Now, this is completely out of place for me. So before we continue, the reason why I think this is actually really funny, first of all, it grabbed me by surprise. I was like, what is going on here? Like, are we on Mars all of a sudden? But what is even more interesting here is that you have someone here wearing a mask. In theory, this could really just be anyone. And it's the beauty of filmmaking, actually, that as long as someone is wearing a mask, it makes the production much easier. And in theory, I don't know if they're going to reveal who's behind the mask. Like, maybe you guys know who's singing this distinct part. But maybe he wasn't there for the set. And like I said, it could have been anyone. They just say, look, here's the song, pretend you're rapping to it. There you go. I do like at least that the planet Earth is really, really beautiful here. You know, the color tones are, I really feel as if he is in space, as if he's really far away, and the color grade is spot on here. Again, color grading is just so important. This is, I'm not a big fan of this though. Like the mask, I'm not really understanding. It's just hiding a bit of talent, because I'm more curious to like if he was rapping, because it seems like he's rapping quite quick. Would be nice to see, you know, how they rap this quick in real life as well. What does UFE mean? Does anyone know? Oh, the reveal. Oh. So we at least got revealed who the person is. That is really cool that they did this. I still think it's a shame that with the rapping, they could have been cool if they actually have shown his lips moving to it. But maybe it's still going to come. Maybe there's a second part where there is more rapping. But so far, the MV is really not what I expected. Like from what I know from Big Bang, being these really crazy kids, trying to be cool, trying to be the image of what you want to be in the future, the people that you look up to, as a kid. But at the moment, I feel very confused. Like I like it, but would I have thought if this was Big Bang from just hearing it? No, completely not. Even the MV. If the people were, I mean, I know the faces from Bang Bang Bang, for example, but I wouldn't have known this was Big Bang if I haven't read the title. If I just had to get into it and I was just quickly skipping through it, I would have not thought that this was Big Bang. That's cool though. That's a really cool effect that we saw here, with the people holding up their phone lights or the lighters or whatever as if they're on a concert. That is really cool. That's nice. They really blended in everything very nicely, making the world much bigger. Let's go back again for a second. If we look at this, for example, I like the shot. The one element that bothers me is actually the green here, because again, they're going for a vibe as if this was something from the 90s, a little bit old school. And back then, these colors weren't really hip. They should not have used this neon color. I cannot, it doesn't really fit to where everything is taking place. We're looking like as if we're in a castle. In a castle, you will not find neon colors. Like here, you don't see it, but it looks more balanced than with that green thing. Now, imagine if there was a green thing on the back of his t-shirt. Again, I think it wouldn't fit 100%, so it's a weird choice, but hey, they still went with it. This is so far literally my favorite scene. It just looks so clean, it's focused, and it's just nice to look at. There's something about it that I think is just fantastic, and most likely it's the color grade, the way everything is very well balanced with the colors and nothing feels odd. I'm getting a feel as if they were going a little bit of a Freddie Mercury type of vibe. Queens, Prince. Let's actually read what it actually says there. Is that a part of the Bible? Oh yeah, Psalm. Thou hast turned me into mourning into dancing. Thou hast put off my sackcloth and girded me with gladness. I have no idea what that has to do with the song, but hey, maybe you do. Let me know. What? Like, if you read it, it's really weird. Thou hast turned me on. Wait. Thou hast turned for me my mourning into dancing. Thou hast put off my sackcloth and girded me with gladness. It has to do with dancing. I think it has to do with, feeling yourself and feel really good about yourself. But me trying to read this, I don't know. It's very difficult to read. I don't know if it's the background, but it just doesn't pop out strong enough. I still like that it's there. It's like a secret message. Like if you read it over and over again, maybe I can make sense of it. But I wish they made this a little bit more poppy. Maybe the blacks had to be a little bit deeper, because I'm just skipping words. It's quite blinding for me to read. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I need glasses. So for anyone who's interested, if you see shots like this is what you call classical B-roll. It's basically items that you can find on the set to make the set look a little bit bigger, to use as B segments. A is where you see the character singing and rapping, moving, dancing, whatever. These elements are called B-roll. Just in case you're interested, I thought it would be nice to educate you guys on that as well a little bit. It doesn't really do more than just add more value to the entire set. It's just giving you an idea of what's actually going on everywhere. This is also one of my favorite shots. It just looks great. I really like that they use these, this cave type of look. What an interesting song. It's really just the opposite of what I thought, especially when you think of Big Bang. this is not what I expected. Do I like the song? I think it's very chill. Don't get me wrong. I really, really like it. But when it comes to the MV, it's questionable. You know, it's really just questionable on whether this is it's something you can like or dislike. I agree with what is mentioned on Discord. Like, I can understand why this has been said now, but man, this is interesting. I don't know really what to think about it. Like I said, when it comes to how the MV was made, it's very clear. It has a nice structure, but I don't understand what the vibe they were going with. Were they going with like a 90s vibe, a future vibe? You know, these small things would have been very nice to figure out, but at the moment, I'm a little bit questionable. Do I like it? Yes. Is this really something that I think of Big Bang? Would I listen to this song again if I'm looking for that classical Big Bang feel? I'm not very sure, but maybe they made music like this in the past. I just didn't dig into it so far, into Big Bang themselves. So if you do know any songs that are similar to this, please let me know so I can analyze those as well. And then maybe I can come back again and say, hey, this actually fits to them. This is the true Big Bang tone sound. So let me know. I would really love to deep dive into it. Maybe this is completely new and a lot of you guys are confused. Maybe I'm also confused. But like I say, I liked it. I liked the MV. It's different than what I thought. Maybe it could have been a new idea, new project that was going in their heads. I cannot really say. But for now, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my very quick video. I have to catch a train in literally 30 minutes, so I'm quickly going to upload this and let's go with it. You know, let's make something cool out of it. And I would just say thank you very much for watching. Join the Discord. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And sorry for this ending being a little bit hectic. I just realized what time it is, and I have to go. But thank you very much, guys. And man, I really just hate missing trains. I don't know how it is with you guys, but in Germany, they're not flexible at all. You miss it, you better pay triple the price on the spot. Again, like literally, it's sometimes double to triple the price, you know, because I booked it already a long time in advance. But hey, that's how life is here. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.